Hi there, Aries. Welcome to your mid-March 2025 General Tarot Update. It's Raina here. Welcome to my second channel. If you aren't familiar with it, I have a main channel called Raina Moon Astrology. And so I've decided to separate these two types of readings, just like as an experiment temporarily to see if it's going to work, and if not, I'll just bring it back to my main channel. But I kind of like this idea. I kind of like this setup. So if you like my content, please subscribe so I can grow my channel. I never said that on my main channel. I'm pretty proud of that, but I'm not going to be afraid to say it here. This is a new deck I'm breaking in. It's called the Flower Child Tarot. I love the cheeriness of it. I'm sure a lot of Aries people can appreciate bright colors. So here we go. Speaking of bright colors, the sun. I'm getting such youthful vibes. I'm because I've just got this deck last night. I haven't picked a lot of the cards. I haven't done many readings with it yet, and I didn't realize that the frog showed up in more than the hangman. So it's pretty hilarious. I love it. The heart of the matter is the Wheel of Fortune. Actually, I can really link this to astrology because you, Aries, this is like your time. I also have on my main channel, I have an astrology video for March for you as well as April. I think I've done April. I hope I've done well. I'm pretty sure you're the first sign I did. So the reason I say this is because, you're going to have, I'm recording this on March 9th or 8th, and you're going to have an eclipse in your sign later this month, at the end of the month, but you're also going to have the astrological New Year's in your sign on March 20th. And it's just like the Wheel of Fortune is about, it can be about luck for sure, but it can be about change, like a new cycle. And so this can just be like mirroring what's happening astrologically for you. As a matter of fact, in the past position, we have the sun. And like I said, the sun is going into Aries right after mid-month. And plus we have, we have Mercury going retrograde on the 15th, right at mid-month in Aries. Venus is retrograde in Aries, and actually the sun card can connect with love, sometimes children, maybe that's why they're showing a child, abundance, all wonderful things. And these two cards are really good, Aries, for money and just general luck. And you have so many major arcana cards too. It's amazing. The higher message is the Page of Cups. And for some of you, this may have to do with love, because I mentioned about the sun. The Wheel of Fortune connects with Jupiter, which is currently in Gemini, but rules Sagittarius. So if that's the person, a fellow fire sign, my sun sign. So Page of Cups, it can be that you're feeling, I was going to say you're feeling very innocent. And what I mean by that is that if you are someone who has experienced a lot of stuff happening, maybe not some of the best stuff, you may feel like you're coming back to life in a lot of ways. That solar eclipse at the end of the month can be like this rebirth for you. What crosses you is the Hangman. And I do think that because we have retrogrades in Aries, which will be resolved in April, by mid-April, but actually there will be shadow periods after that. So you have to realize that it's going to be probably into May that you're going to be free and clear of these retrogrades in your sign. But it's really about, and I think this is difficult for Aries sometimes, is the issue of surrender, of being able to, um, first of all, you're very impatient, but you're also very enthusiastic, and that can fuel that impatience. Impatience isn't necessarily indicative of something bad. It could be that somebody is so passionate about their life that they just want things to happen. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But the problem is that sometimes things are unfolding and you can't rush the process. So this is how I feel this time in the Northern Hemisphere. We call this the springtime. I really feel like it's a time of unfolding for you. So the hangman can be about surrender, and you might find it very hard to surrender. It's like the Aries archetype is kind of like the warrior. The warrior doesn't surrender. The warrior is like the fighter, right? So sometimes you have to, it's called letting go and letting God, and part of that is trusting in the process, that it's leading to something really good. Oh, wow, I didn't even think about this. What's coming in is the hermits. So it really is this kind of like going within type of a vibe. And oh, wow, Neptune is going into your sign on the 30th of the month. So this is kind of a prelude to that, of what you're going to be experiencing. And you're going to have to become more contemplative, because you may not, when Neptune goes into your sign, you may start to question who you are, what your identity is, because Neptune can create like this fog. But it really is a good thing, because when we identify with something, it's going to be false, because it's always temporary. If we identify as somebody who's married and we get divorced, that's, not correct ultimately. If we identify as a parent and your child is 40 years old, it's kind of hard to cling to that identity. So these kinds of things, we have to be able to, understand the bigger picture of who we truly are. And that might be a prelude to this for you. And that's going to be a long transit, That's probably going to be at least 15 years or so. So you're going to have to deal with it. The outcome is really a wonderful card too, the Magician, which actually corresponds to Aries. It's like understanding that you're a conscious co-creator with the universe. You have everything you need on that table to be able to manifest what you want. And you have some really good energy to do so. The only thing is, you have to have that, the hangman, it's that waiting process for things to kind of come together, to gel, or maybe when the timing is perfect. I think of the Wheel of Fortune as kind of that, the twist of fate that occurs when the timing is right, and being able to trust in that. So yeah. So anyway, that's what I have for you, Aries. I hope that this resonated. If you would like a private reading, the link is below. Have a great couple of weeks. Take care.